Hello everyone and welcome to our fourth YouTube video. Today we're going to talk about the 5 biggest mistakes property buyers make in Dubai or anywhere else actually. After helping evaluate numerous properties for my clients, I noticed a pattern of mistakes that they make. And it's usually following the wrong decision-making process. Today I'm going to talk about these 5 most expensive mistakes I repeatedly see buyers make and how to avoid them. Mistake number 1 is buying the property instead of buying the location or the community. One of the biggest mistakes I see buyers make is falling in love with the property before they truly understand the location. It's easy to walk into a beautiful apartment or a villa and immediately picture yourself living there. Maybe it has a stunning view, a modern kitchen, an attractive price. Those things do matter, but they shouldn't be the starting point. I always encourage my clients to think the other way around. First, choose the right community. Then, choose the right property within that community. Why? Because over time, it's the location that drives demand. Ask yourself these questions. Is the community well connected? Are there quality schools nearby? Is there strong infrastructure? Is there a healthy mix of end users and investors? Will people still want to live here 5 to 10 years from now? And another factor I pay close attention to is liquidity. If I decide to sell within a few years, how many people are likely to want this property? A beautiful apartment in a weak location may struggle to attract buyers when the market slows down, and on the other hand, an average apartment in an outstanding location often performs remarkably better over time. That is why I say, buy the location first, the property comes second. Mistake number 2, ignoring the exit strategy. Here's the question that surprises many buyers. Before I ask how much money a property might make, I ask who's going to buy this property when I decide to sell it. Most buyers never think about that. They focus on today's excitement, but forget about tomorrow's reality. Every property should have a clear exit strategy before you even sign the purchase agreement. Ask yourself these questions. Who is my future buyer? Is the property likely to appeal to families, professionals, investors? Is there a strong rental market if I decide to lease instead of selling? Can I realistically exit this investment within 3 to 5 years if my circumstances change? Great investments aren't just easy to buy, they are also easy to sell. I always tell my clients, begin with the exit in mind, because one day every buyer becomes a seller. Mistake number 3, looking only at the purchase price. It's another misconception in real estate when people believe the cheapest property automatically represents the best value. In reality, the purchase price is only one part of the total investment. There are several other costs that many buyers underestimate. Things like service charges, Dubai Land Department registration fees, mortgage costs, maintenance expenses, insurance, and if you're buying an investment, possibly vacancy periods between tenants. I've seen buyers choose one property simply because it was 150,000 dirham cheaper than the other. But after considering the service charges and the maintenance and the rental performance, the more expensive property actually performed way better, which is why I encourage buyers to evaluate the total cost of ownership and not just the purchase price. Sometimes the cheapest property becomes the most expensive mistake. Mistake number 4, falling in love with the brochures. Developers spend millions of dirham creating beautiful brochures, impressive show apartments, and cinematic marketing videos. And there is nothing wrong with that. But marketing should never replace due diligence. Beautiful renderings don't guarantee a successful investment. Before buying, especially off plan, I recommend you looking beyond the brochure. Research the developer. Have they delivered previous projects on time and successfully? What's the construction quality like? How have their earlier developments performed in real estate market? Then study the community itself. Is the demand growing? Is there a large future supply? And finally, compare actual transactions with each other. What are similar properties selling for today? Facts will always be more valuable than glossy marketing. I tell my clients, don't buy the brochure, buy the fundamentals. And last but not least, mistake number 5, buying based on fear of missing out. Every real estate cycle has one thing in common. Someone's always telling you if you don't buy this today, you'll miss out the opportunity of a lifetime. That's called FOMO, or fear of missing out. In my opinion, it's responsible for some of the worst investment decisions people make. Successful investors do not buy because everyone else is buying. They buy because the numbers make sense. They understand the risks involved. They have a clear exit strategy. They know exactly what they're purchasing that particular property for. Markets will always have periods of excitement. They will also have periods of uncertainty, like right now. The best investors remain disciplined through both of them. If you feel the pressure to make a decision quickly, pause and ask yourself, am I buying this because it's a great investment? Or is it just because I'm afraid someone else is going to take it? Those are two very different reasons. And in my experience, patience in these cases is often one of the most profitable investment strategies. If you would like my buyer's due diligence checklist, send me the word checklist on WhatsApp. And thank you for watching. See you next time.